Hello, guys. How's it going? Hope your day, evening, afternoon, whatever time you're watching this is going pretty well. Um, some just blew my mind while I was thinking about this, and this goes for both men and women, but I can only talk from my experience from a man's perspective and what I see online for content and just discourse between men and women. And something that I'm find very unsettling that I'm confident with saying now, and I don't really care who's someone's gonna really have an opinion on this, but could come off controversial. But when did it become socially acceptable for women to publicly speak about crapping on men, like The View or main television shows? Sometimes ESPN will throw in a jab when it's like a women crew. Something like underhanding of a man to where I'm like, we reverse the roles. I say that about a woman, I'm getting canned. I mean, here is a great example. Red pill content, garbage juice, needs to be off the internet, not promoted, doesn't need any ads, any monetization. We see that with like shows like Fresh and Fit, which is just borderline like racist, misogynist, like lame grifter content. We get that off there. But something like Call Her Daddy, where it's a girl talk about like her sexual escapades and what her got her like popular on there, and she has a huge fan base. Majority of their audience like hate men, just outright hate them. I don't know why. How did we get to this point? Why can't we like see eye to eye? It is really sad. I feel like a small group of men have, I guess justified women's anger against them because of their shitty behavior, but the rest of us suffer for it. And it is quite lame that I have been on the recipient end, whether through dating apps, friend groups were from college that were mostly like female or women in there, because some people get triggered on using female, God forbid. Sorry, I'm not trying to be derogatory here, but that's what I would hear. We're talking about the same person, not trying to like undermine anyone, but I mean, like, yeah, men suck. And I always think to myself when I hear that and I'm in front of them, like, so do I suck too? Do I get a little card saying, "Oh, you're one of the good ones"? Like, I don't know. That comment always made me feel uncomfortable, and I didn't want to rock the boat because, God forbid, you push back on a woman's opinion, you will get massive blowback more times out of not. There's some women out there that will have a great conversation with you on it, and I feel like that's few and far between. But it's just sad. It's just a sad state of affairs because if we just communicated better and we didn't have so much animosity, I feel like we could accomplish a lot of awesome things. But sadly, that is not the case. And content out there that just bags on men, bags on women, the whole nine. Like, I seen it from the other side that gets highlighted where it's like, yeah, you don't want your woman like this, make her conservative, old values, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll flip around and then, they're dating an escort and these alpha cringe channels of this is how to be a man, blah, blah. Like, screw those guys. I don't care. Probably calling me like beta cuck or something. I don't know. Like, YouTube's probably going to screw me over there on the freaking language there. But it's ridiculous. It's just gone to a point where I'm like, I'm tired of it. I've experienced it ever since I was like 21 to like now. Even in like, I don't remember it too much in high school, but man, in college, that's when it started culturally. Like, I'm seeing it a lot. And through 2016 to 2020, it was just like, yeah, men suck. And it's like, okay, it's really tired and drawn out and not helpful and just lame. And I think and it's profitable too. Like, you can make a killing off of just hating on men, making a huge generalized statement that they all suck and that men need to die. I have literally heard women saying that men should die. We don't need them. That is crazy. That is insane. Think about that for a second. Imagine I said something like that. Yeah, go seek therapy. You're going in the rubber room, Jeff. Why are you hating women? You scum piece of shit. Sorry excuse of a man. Is what I expect people to say, and rightfully so. But someone can just get totally away with that. And be like, yeah, you go, girl. Men suck. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to just label these girls as extremists or feminists, but I feel like some of them have some overlap there. And this extreme, it just doesn't help anyone. It hurts society as a net negative. You have guys scared to approach women. You got guys now worried of this from the Me Too movement. A lot of this stuff that just kind of drew up in the last 4 to 8 years that have changed dating, changed just society, how we communicate in general. And at least in my demographic, for like younger people that are like Gen Z to Zoomers and maybe late millennial, I see this a lot. And it's just quite sad. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? And I don't see this really getting better anytime soon. And I'm just maybe a delusional optimist that maybe culturally this can change someday if we have more like level-headed people that don't fall for this crap and may appreciate what a man brings to a woman's life if they ever get married, God forbid date. I appreciate women for many different things that I'm like, wow, she's just awesome. I love having this person in my life, whether a friend or not, but I don't know if I get the same appreciation back, which is totally okay. But some men, they'll have an issue with that, and then they'll do crazy things that are just unhinged. And they're like, yep, that guy's an incel, da-da-da, which I think is a reflection on society and how we kind of treat these men, but doesn't mean it gives them a right to do horrible atrocities. So, I don't know. I think the solution here is we just need more compassion and people to be more understanding of each other. And just because someone wronged you doesn't mean you do that wrong back to them. 2 wrongs don't make a right. We need more maturity in this world. Some people are like full-grown, like man-child adults, whether women are just like spoiled princesses or men being men-child. We need to eliminate these, or at least get people to be more disciplined. Some people are just totally out of control and say the most absurd things ever. And it needs to be stopped. We need to stop promoting bad behavior like these Twitch kids and Kick and these Jack Dohertys, especially. Like, God, that guy sucks. Sucks so much. I don't care how much money you have or clout or whatever. Like, you're just so pathetic. Like, cool, man, you have more money than me and clout and fame or whatever, but at least I have integrity and good values. What do you have to show? Just a bunch of hate and like signing OnlyFans girls on when they just turn 18. Those are the guys that make men suck, I guess, if I had to figure it out. But it's like, this rhetoric needs to stop. I'm so tired of seeing this content. Like, men suck like this, guys. Make sure when you go on a date, let's extort him of his money and time. I'm like, whoa. What happened to like love and like trying to understand someone and date? When did it get so like tactical and just ruins the romance of everything? So, yeah, I think this kind of content, the reason why it keeps coming up, as I said earlier, is because it's profitable. It makes people money. And why dry up the well and go away from that content when it gets engagement and people riled up like me? But I'm trying to provide some solutions, or at least analysis, as to how we move on from this and maybe stop it. Some people just like, I've seen channels where they're like, for 3 years, they're just doing this like, men suck then, da-da-da, she's a whore. Oh, guys, we got her again. It's like, dude, you've been doing this content for 4 to 5 years. This shit is not changing. You're clearly in it for the views, the subs, engagement, whatever. But we need solutions, not perpetuating the issue, because it's not really helping anyone. And I think it's just making both men and women struggle, which is unfortunate, but sometimes you got to deal with the cards you're dealt. And I'm just trying to make sense of it. Like, any other person would. So, on that note, thanks for watching. As always, this video today could be a little more controversial, but something I'm passionate about, and it's been on my mind, and I wanted to talk about it. So, here you go. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, do the whole shebang. Thanks for making it up to this part of the video. I rock with you. Have a great rest of your day.